Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Remember to follow me. I have a Facebook page, a community page called Nitro Kyosho. So type that in, all one word, and you'll come to it on Facebook. A lot of cool stuff there. This is the Goblin 380, guys, that I got from Healy Direct. Great helicopter. When I originally had built this and set it up, I had a little bit of an error with it and came down a little hard. Didn't really do much, but I did notice that one of the skids had a fracture in it. Okay, and you can see where it is right under where the screw goes in, and if you look at it from the side, you can see where it's kind of bent over and it's cracking, you know. So I changed the skid, and the other one was a little bit worse. Okay, so take a good look at that, the way that is, right about where the screw goes through, right underneath it. It fractured just a little. So what I did was I got a new set. You can actually buy these separately now, just the skids themselves. And I took the other one and I cut little pieces off that I measured. And I made a little bit of a frame strengthening system on this. I'll show them to you right here. Okay, what I did, the kit comes with extra screws. These are actually the screws that go, the same screws that go underneath to hold that metal piece in. Okay, the strut. So I had taken pieces of this and I cut them. Okay. And then I had some of these left over from the Goblin 500, so I put those on there to make it look a little bit nicer. But I just basically, let me focus in on that for you. There we go. Perfect. And I just made little reinforcement carbon fiber pieces, put a longer screw through. The little fancy things, like I said, that came on the 500 models and the other ones. And now, if you see where that is, okay, and you see this one where it cracked, right under the screw, where the screw head is, okay, across. So that actually comes down now further, okay, and plus this will also strengthen it too in there. Okay, so if you see where that cracked, just right about where the screw goes in. So, if you remove this, you'll see that that's quite a bit of a length coming down of the little carbon fiber piece that surpasses where that part, okay, would be right there. So, that's what I did. It's just a little, I guess, skid modification to help strengthen these. Okay, and I'll show you some of the stuff I used here to cut them. Okay, a little cut off, a Dremel set here. Okay, and you can basically take these and tape it down to a board with some masking tape, and then just put a piece of tape across and then measure so you can cut, you know, 4 pieces that kind of look equal. Alright. This will definitely help you with measuring. Dial caliper. That's the drill I used. Okay, for the size of the screw hole, if you're going to use the same screws that I did, the drill is about 2.75 millimeters. Okay, if you measure this with the dial caliper. And let me see if I can spin this thing around here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright, let me show you the other side. Okay. And, you know, I try to make them evenly, you know, the same size. It just looks a little bit better, like it's meant to be there. Now, you can make them longer, guys, if you want. You can make them come down further. This piece I have going this way, you could actually turn it going down this way if you want it that way. I just liked it like that. But it's a cool little mod, and as you can see, not to keep beating a dead horse here, guys, but if you can see where that actually cracked, a good shot of it, it's right under where that screw goes through. Let's see if I can get the other side here. That's where it cracked. So that's where it told me it needed to be strengthened a little bit. Okay. There's a good shot of it right there. So putting those... Now remember, guys, this is covering up a lot of it. So if you had actually measured from where the other one cracked from the screw down, this is actually quite a bit of material here. I don't think you really need to come down that far or that crazy. But anyways, that's just a little mod for Healy Direct. And anybody that bought one of these from Healy Direct and just wants to add a little bit of extra strength, you know, to their Goblin, I think that it'll definitely add strength and definitely help the skids be a little bit stronger. It won't crack in that point where it did on mine. Okay, so that's the stuff I used: dial caliper, drill, an old skid, and cut them across right in the middle. Boom, boom, boom. You can make them as big as you want. You could actually cut this piece off where the old screw is if it's still good, and actually double it up with a bigger piece. And definitely a Dremel set to work with is going to help you tremendous. And there's your cutoff wheel. So once again, guys, there it is. Okay, a little bit of a mod to strengthen. I thank you for watching. I thank you for all the support of my channel. Thanks Healy Direct for great prices and great helicopters. Take care, guys. Hope this helps.